6'4". Oh. 6E4001 fees and expenses. The base fee and workload fee shall be assessed on one of six levels based on the Florida student enrollment per license issued last reported fiscal year ending on June 30th. For each licensed institution, Florida student enrollment consists of all students enrolled in Florida education campus of a licensed institution. For distance education, whose mailing address for purposes of receiving distant education lessons and materials from the school is a Florida address. An institution that holds a license has not submitted enrollment data to the Commission of U.S. using the CIE annual data collection. They shall be assessed at highest level. Level 1 is 0 to 100 students. Level 2 is 100 to 500 students. Level 3 is 501 to 1,000 students. Level 4 is 1,000 to 5,000 students. 1,001 to 5,000 students. Level 5 is 5,001 to 10,000 students. Level 6 is over 10,000 students. If the total revenue collected by the Commission during the fiscal year is 12% greater than the Commission budgeted expenditures, same fiscal year the Commission is authorized to reduce the base fee workload fee up to 3%. If the total revenue collected by the Commission during the fiscal year is less than the Commission budgeted expenditure for the same fiscal year, the Commission is authorized to increase the base fee and workload fee up to 3%. Fees and expenses. Base fee. All non-public institutions, center of out-of-state institutions under justification of the Commission derive benefit services performed by the Commission. Such services include, but not limited to, administrative and fair consumer practices program, data collection, and disseminating programs. To defray the cost of such general services, each institution holds a provisional or annual license meaning accreditation with enrollment at level 1 shall pay up to $500. Enrollment level 2 shall pay up to $1,000. Enrollment at level 3 shall pay $2,000. Enrollment for level 4 shall pay $3,000. Enrollment level 5 shall pay $4,000, and enrollment for level 6 shall pay 5,000. Enrollment shall be determined by the institution's data at the CIA annual data collection during the previous fiscal years of new institutions. By anticipated enrollment in Florida during the first year of operation, the base fee should be due to collected at the time application provisional license and annual revenue of licensure and annual licensure means of accreditation review. Workload fees. Each licensed institution receives a technical assistance from the Commission along with the help of the developing implementation institutional articulation agreements achieving candidacy status of the accredited agency. Significant amounts of staff administration times are spent evaluating applications, travel, institutions, on-site visits, assisting institutions which are experiencing problems, financial stability, other duties assigned by the Commission following the workload as assessed in addition with the base fee and must be received with the prior to Commission consideration of each action. Initial application for a license moving from non-degree to degree. Non-degree institutions is $2,000 to $200 per program. Non-degree program per institution $3,000 to $200 per program. Annual review licensures and licenses by means of accreditation review. Level 1 $1,000, $1,500. Level 2 $2,000. Level 3 $5,000. Level 4 $7,000. Level 5 $8,500 and level 6 $10,000. Institutions not licensed by means of accreditation shall pay $50 per license program, not to exceed the $500 as part of an annual review of license substantive change of review. Provisional annual license extensions first at $500. Provisional annual license extensions at $750. Provisional annual license extensions at third $1,500. New program and program modifications less substantive charges more than one minor modification per year. Non-degree programs annual licensed institutions are $500. Degree programs annually licensed institutions at $1,000. Non-degree and degree programs for institutions licensed means of accreditation of $250. Site visits, one visit per year, including licensure fee. Subsequent visits directed by the Commission, $300 per day. Use of college or university first-time special review, $500. Annual licensures of recruiting agencies, annual licensures or recruiting agents. Non-transferable, $200. Criminal justice information investigation, fines, and disciplinary oversights. Finding probation requiring oversight up to $5,000 depending on level of length of oversight required. Continuing activity for the cease desist letter per day. $1,000. Monitoring institution under probable cause per calendar quarter, $1,000. 5. Licensure application-based fees, program fees shall be paid annually. Student Protection Fund non-degree institutions will be charged a fee of a Student Protection Fund. These funds are specified in 6E 4005 Florida Administrative Codes. Investigation resolution complaints in case where the Commission must investigate complaints pertaining to the consumer practices of the probable cause preceding the rendering of the finding of the facts. Issuing decision, institution shall be assessed as a fee of no less than 500 or no more than 2,000 according to the administrative time required of the specific case, which is payable within 14 days of official action by taking commission. Failure to submit materials in timely manner in any cases where the commission has specific dates of the filing materials regarding the license or other materials of review, the institution has not filed said materials within 14 calendar days specified. The commission shall assist an institution $100 per working day until the materials have received by the commission. Or the postal date on the envelope packaging containing the materials shall serve as the date. All fees and fines imposed on the probation or violation shall be paid to the Chief Financial Officer of the Department of Education Deposit Institution Assessment Trust Fund established in Section 21083 and identified as a separate revenue account for authorized expenses of the Commission under the provision of Section 101083 Florida State statutes. The rulemaking authority for fees and expenses. Rulemaking authority is 1005-22 1E, 1005-35, 1005-37, 1005-38. Florida State law implemented in 1005-22, 1005-35, 1005-37, 1005-38. Florida State history of January 7th, 2003, amended in July 27th, 2004, and January 30th, 2008, and July 21st, 2018, and once again in January 11th, 2012. 6E4003 Institutional Assessment Trust Fund. To implement an Institutional Assessment Trust Fund as established in Section 101083 Florida State Statutes, Commission shall be responsible for authorizing expenditure of funds consisting of the fees, other receipts, and money collected by the institution under their jurisdiction, such as authorization shall be formed in the operating budget establishing categories expenditures consistent with the Department of Education and Accounting. The operating budget shall be established resolution commissions enacted in the last regular scheduled meeting of each fiscal year. The commission may be transferred among with budget categories as necessary desired for the efficient, effective administration of Chapter 1005 Florida State statutes. The Commission shall establish a fee schedule to generate funds to cover the operating budget of each year. Fees of each of the charges adjusted necessary to meet the operating expenses pursuant to Section 1005-35 Florida State Statutes 1005-22 1E and Florida State Statutes implemented 1005-22 1E, 1005-35, 1010-83 in history. News of January 7th, 2003. 6E4007 on-site visits. Authority to inspect. Employees of the Commission or designee shall have the power to inspect institution in all lawful manner, full, partial site visit, or reasonable hours or following conditions. Assisting the institution complying with the rules and standards is a criteria written for annual licensure, determining if the provision of the chapter or any rule therefore under is being violated. Purpose of securing such other evidence may be needed for prosecution pursuant to Section 1005-38 Florida State Statutes by the order of the Commission and upon receiving application containing information that may cause investigation to be made of the institution. 2. An on-site visit process. Employees designating commission shall have the authority to perform announced, unannounced on-the-site visits to inspect such files as facilities, equipment, as well as conduct interviews of individuals appropriate to determine whether institution compliance with Chapter 1005 Florida State Statutes and the Commission rules. B. The failure to full access institution files, facilities, equipment, prevention of interviews as the grounds disciplinary action. A detailed written report finding that shall comply with the staff and made by the institutional file. The institution shall be paid the required fees to cover the travel per diem expense of commission staff and committee members. The rulemaking authority is 1005-22 1E, 1005-31-2, 1005-33-1, 1005-38-1. Florida State law implemented in 1005-31-2, 1005-33, 1005-38, and Florida State history news of December 23rd, 2003. On-site visits, and I believe that does it for that. One more thing. We're looking at a level 2, 101 students. Application license of moving or moving from non-degree to non-degree. It's a non-degree institution. Accreditation review of level 2, $2,000.